going, everybody? Nick Nowak here, back from the video on the HSR. If you're new, welcome. As you guys can tell, we got a little snow, and it snowed 2 days ago. We've been kind of fighting the snow. It's not a real heavy snow, it's pretty soft, but still created some challenges. We had some problems with the sheep, which we'll go over there and show you guys about. But we're gonna go ahead and take a look at these spring cows, make sure nobody's calving. We got lucky. I thought there was gonna be one cow to calve. I think it's her right here, and she's holding on a little bit longer, so that's good there. Both our two little calves are still alive. They're doing good. Let's check out the rest of these cows, see if anybody's backing up yet. Well, if you can see, I have a new sheep here in the barn, and she got a little lamb there beside her. She ended up having triplets yesterday, actually. It was about 6 o'clock. I got outside, so I didn't have to work my morning job. Got outside about 6:15, and from the corner of my eye, I seen a baby out, and I had my other two twins locked up, and so I was like, well, what the heck's going on? Went over there. I seen her with her placenta and stuff hanging out. I seen this little lamb right here up nursing, so I was like, oh, perfect. She had one little lamb. That's perfectly fine. And then all of a sudden, I looked, and there was one that was dead right underneath of her. I think it was just dead from birth. And so I got her moved into the rail car with this little lamb, and I was walking away, and I heard a bleh. I was like, what the heck? I was looking around, and she had triplets, and one was up against the rail car, hypothermic, mouth was super cold, and so we took it inside. My wife babied it back to health, had to give it a bath. The mom didn't accept it. We tried bringing it back out here. She didn't accept it. We thought we were going to have a bottle baby, and then after we fed him a little colostrum, about 2 hours later, it just went downhill fast and ended up passing. It was really hard for Willa because she thought it was their fault, because they were taking care of it. And so that was kind of tough, but it'll be good for her to understand the way life works and just kind of parts of living on the farm. And so it was a little tough for her at first, but she kind of came to the realization last night that we talked about it. It was a really cool learning experience for her. But anyways, about that. So we have one here. So in total, we have 3 ewes that have lambed, and we have a total of 1 ewe that has 2 lambs, so 2. This one, 1, and then that one bigger one. So we have 4 lambs out of 3 ewes, which is still over 100%. So I'm not going to get too upset about it. We're just going to kind of roll on, and hopefully the rest goes good. Because like I said, guys, this is my first time ever lambing out ewes or anything. So I've never done it before. Just a learning process. So anyways, we got to get some water filled for these ewes down there. Fill their water up because it was -6 last night. And so everything's going to be completely frozen. I've been giving these girls some grain. They get a protein pellet and cracked corn. I do about 50-50. I've been doing a little bit more on the protein just because it's been so cold and to keep these ewes milky. So get our bucket full. Here's a better look at that ewe. She has a big old black circle on her back. Little ewe lamb. Anyways, we'll let them be, let her get a little grain. Let that baby get some good milk. Let it, hopefully her colostrum comes, excuse me. hopefully her milk comes in today, and that baby can really start growing. So we're gonna leave them in the barn for a couple days, just here in my bottle calf shed for probably another 2 days. It's supposed to get up to 50 tomorrow, so I might take them back over there tomorrow. But then it's gonna get cold again. But you know, you give her 3 days inside here, and she should be fine. I just don't want to let them be in here too long to where, you know, they need that sun to help them just be a little healthier, won't be as dirty and outside, and let them be able to run around a little bit more. So we're gonna let them be in there for another day probably, and then tomorrow we'll get them out. Little lamb here is getting big. She can finally feel the feeder, and she's been eating with them. I'm gonna let them out of here. I've been doing it in their day. Here are these two girls. Sorry, boy and a girl. They've been doing good. At night I've been locking them up in here just so that they can have some alone time, but they're getting big enough to where I think we can start letting them have the whole thing with everybody else, because all these ewes have just been sharing this side, so it's a little dirtier, and I'm kind of using this side as kind of like my nursery, so to speak. So I'm gonna dump this grain in here for her, so I know she gets a good amount of grain. Then here, after we go check the fall cows and everything, we'll let them out. Well, I don't really want to pour water on this ice, but it'll give all of them the better chance to do it. So I'm just going to pour one on there. I'll come back and grab these buckets here, all these after we get done doing some more chores. Maybe the ice will thaw and we can get them more water, so to speak. So anyways, if you guys see the blood here on this ewe, it's just because the ewe in the barn hit up against her when she had her placenta and umbilical cords and all that crap sticking out. So anyways, guys, they're all doing good. I think this hair black white face here is going to be the next one to go. She's bagged up tight. If they want a lamb, tomorrow's the day to do it. It's going to be 50, so you can't beat that. Let's head to the fall pasture, feed a little alfalfa, break some waters, check on them cows. All right, y'all, just got the cow herd. Rub and rolled some alfalfa for them. Guys, these calves, I mean, once you go Charlotte, you can't go back. I mean, geez, guys, look how good a shape our cows are in. I'm not bragging, I'm just really proud of ourselves for kind of the turnaround we did from last year. But let's walk over here. A bunch of these calves are over here, get a good look at them. Guys, when I say I might never not breed Charolais, I'm a Charolais believer, guys. It's crazy. They are the way, the truth, and the light to commercial cattle pounds. I mean, these calves are born the majority in November, a few in October. Like, come on, guys, look at these calves. Look at these big hosses over here. You got the big boy right there. What's your guess? Pause the video right here. What do you think they weigh? I'm gonna give you guys 5 seconds. All right, my guess, 375 average, and I'm gonna say the top end or close to pushing 4, The bottom end probably right around that 3 range, which we don't have very many on the bottom. There's probably 5 calves on the bottom that were born. There was 2 in October, 2 in December, excuse me, and then the rest were, you know, those other 3 were born at the end of November. So we'll have to look and see what they weigh. We haven't really decided exactly what we're gonna do yet. We've thrown around the idea of feeding them out the feed jar if they weigh close to 6. Come January, excuse me, come June, we've thought about potentially taking them to my dad's yard and having them until January probably of next year, and feed them out ourselves. So be interesting to see if we do that. My dad's gonna make that call just because that's his job, is to do that at the feed yard. He's a manager out there at Fairleigh Feed Yard in Scott City. I don't know if any of you guys know of him. Perry Novak, we do our cow stuff together. Really knowledgeable. It's a great guy to be able to learn from, for me especially because he's my dad. So anyways, let's go look at this hay feeder right here, and then I actually have some important business to take care of at my house. We have my wife is making room in our room. I'm gonna put up a little desk. I want to take this YouTube to the next level. I have a lot of ideas on what I want to do. I just bought a drone, so that should be in the next couple days. Hopefully in the next couple of videos I can get that going, and I can kind of boost some of my videos. But anyways, we're putting a little office in our bedroom for me to have a place to sit down, get away and work, because as of right now I'm just kind of sitting on our couch editing the videos, and it's hard for me to focus when I'm doing that, and whatnot. So anyways, guys, hay feeder, I got 1 bale left. Let them clean it up today. Tomorrow we'll get them a sedan bale, refill their feeder, and bring it out to them tomorrow. So but anyways, yeah, like I was saying, we gonna put a little office in, so I'm gonna try to edit my videos better. I think it'll motivate me a little bit more, have a place to have all my stuff together, and just kind of give you guys the best content, because I'm looking to do this more full-time. You know, I'm enjoying it. I'm motivated. You guys have been really backing me in all my videos, and I really appreciate that, for liking and subscribing, commenting here and there. So anyways, guys, with that being said, I appreciate you. Kind of a shorter video today, but we're gonna get back in probably 2 days or so, get another one, and keep on rolling. So thanks, guys. Catch you in the next one. Peace.